I didn't start intermittent fasting to lose weight. I did it to feel better. My energy was crashing, my sleep was off. My digestion, a daily disaster. So I gave myself 60 days, no gimmicks, no extremes. Just a structured window for eating and discipline to follow through. What happened shocked me. If you're wondering what intermittent fasting does, stay with me. This might change how you eat forever. I was stuck in a cycle, late night snacking, groggy mornings, sugar cravings before noon. My metabolism felt sluggish. My mood was unpredictable. I wasn't sleeping well, and even small meals left me bloated. I needed a reset, not just in what I was eating, but when. That's when I decided to try intermittent fasting. I chose the 16-8 method, 16 hours of fasting, 8 hours for eating. That meant my first meal was at noon. My last meal was wrapped up by 8 p.m. Water, black coffee, and herbal tea were allowed during the fasting window. No calorie counting, no macros. Just consistency with my timing. I kept everything else clean and simple. Whole foods, lots of plants, lean proteins, and healthy fats. Week 1 was rough, I'm not gonna lie. I woke up hungry, I had headaches, I was cranky. My body was used to eating first thing, and it didn't like the change. But around day 5, something clicked. Hunger came in waves and passed. My energy started to feel more stable, not less. And the weirdest part? I started thinking less about food. By week 4, I was really in a groove. My digestion improved, there was less bloating and fewer crashes. I had this mental clarity I hadn't felt in years. I wasn't snacking anymore, and I wasn't obsessing over food. I felt lighter, both mentally and physically. I dropped 7 pounds without even changing my workouts. My sleep got deeper, and I started waking up feeling refreshed, something I hadn't experienced in a long time. What I didn't expect was how intermittent fasting affected my relationship with food. I stopped using food to numb boredom. Honestly, I felt more in control. I started eating with intention instead of impulse. My insulin sensitivity improved, I tracked my glucose, and post-meal spikes were significantly lower. And for the first time in ages, I felt like my body and brain were on the same team. People always ask, what did you eat? Well, I kept it simple. My first meal was a protein-rich lunch, think grilled chicken, avocado, spinach. For an afternoon snack, I'd have nuts, chia pudding, and berries. My final meal was usually salmon, sweet potato, and broccoli with a little olive oil drizzle. I avoided refined carbs, sugar, and processed junk. Not because I had to, but because my body just didn't want it anymore. It wasn't all smooth sailing. Social events were tough. Late dinners required planning. I had to learn the difference between hunger and habit, but I adapted. I moved my window on weekends when needed. I reminded myself that this wasn't about perfection, it was about rhythm. And honestly, the more I stuck to it, the easier it became. So here's what happened after 60 days of intermittent fasting. I lost 10 pounds, my energy became steady, I gained mental clarity, and my blood sugar stabilized. I healed my relationship with food. But more than anything, I learned to listen to my body. Intermittent fasting didn't fix me. It created the space for my body to fix itself. And if you're feeling stuck, tired, or out of balance, this might be the reset you didn't know you needed. If you found this helpful, subscribe and share your experience in the comments. My story might inspire someone else to take their first step too.